sold out.
This is the energy you get when you're witnessing a dream match live as we are right now.
Deservedly so, trending #1 worldwide.
Were you talking about the fan standing or the hairs on your arms? Because look at my hand.
Yeah.
This place is electric. Penta 1 week ago tonight faced off with LA Park, Elio del Fantasma, and Psycho Clown in a steel cage four-way match. The loser lost their mask. Obviously, Penta did not lose that match.
We'll talk about the schedule and
Cero Miedo, zero fear.
that's what he says his lifestyle is all about.
Taking off the glove. Trying to give Kenny a clearer look.
Ooh. Message heard.
Whoa! Rolling Solva to the midsection.
Off the ropes, Omega shoots Pentagon Jr. down now. Ooh, great leapfrog.
Oh! Kenny tried the back roll. Penta was right there, waiting with that kick across the ribs.
And if Kenny Omega has a weakness, it's the violent stuff, it's the street fighting, and that's what Penta's gonna try to do to the IWGP champion.
When this match was announced, Kenny Omega's exact reaction on being the Elite was the crazy guy from Impact, question mark. And Penta is so dangerous because not only is he a great wrestler, but we've seen it with Sami Callihan. We've seen it, we've seen it time and time again. He will do anything to pick up a victory.
Penta might be the most well-rounded luchador I've ever seen. Can literally work any style without a lung blower on Omega.
You're exactly right, Don. Perhaps the most versatile luchador, the most versatile export from Mexico City. As Kenny ducks out of the way.
Look at the face of this guy.
Omega up to the apron. Pentagon Jr. sends him down, now off the ropes. Got it! Hurricane Rana.
Omega so explosive. Can go from 0 to 100 in about a second and a half.
The Terminator is about to rise here in Chicago.
That's a long way to fly.
Omega, full head of steam. Penta back in.
Yeah, well scouted by Penta. Sling blade.
Sling blade, and he put him down on the back of his neck. You saw Kenny just wincing.
Look, man, no hand.
Tope caught hello by Pentagon.
And there's not many people that execute that quite like Omega, but Pentagon might be one of them.
And Pentagon with a significant weight advantage, as you see in the replay coming up. He came crashing down hard on Omega.
Delivering all of the body weight, 95 kilos, right into the shoulder, into the chest of Omega. And Don, we talked about the schedule of Pentagon. However, let's talk about the schedule of Omega, the G1. Grueling schedule.
The G1 is a brutal tournament. It takes place in Japan in the summer, where a lot of the buildings they wrestle in are over 100 degrees. Omega is banged up. Will that play a factor tonight? We're gonna find out.
He was banged up after Dominion and then went straight into the G1. Very little time for him to recuperate.
Let's not forget about the promotional schedule of the IWGP champion. Kenny Omega's a wrestler who never gets a day off.
No, he's in shoots for clothing, apparel, video games, you name it. He's the face of New Japan, deservedly so.
The spokesperson for Fire Pro Wrestling World, Kenny Omega, is now just being bodily thrown around. The Sears Center by Penta. Power slam on the floor.
Great counter, and I don't often say this, but Kenny Omega is getting out-strategized tonight.
You absolutely have to give credit where credit's due. A man that's held the Lucha Underground Championship. He's held many championships in PWG and MLW. He's been the Impact World Champion. As we celebrate wrestling here tonight, this is a man who in short order has really established quite a trophy case.
Oh, absolutely.
And the most impressive thing is it's both in and out of Mexico. As Don alluded to earlier, it's very rare for a luchador to have crossover success. I mean, you can probably less than less than 15?
And we're seeing one of them here tonight in our main event. Very small list. Oh!
Penta just lighting him up with that overhand chop.
Kenny Omega from Winnipeg, Manitoba, maybe the greatest wrestler ever to come out of Winnipeg.
But Don, you're
Tremendous
from Winnipeg.
7-star athlete. Yeah, well, don't count me.
Ooh.
Big chop.
Omega has Penta in the ropes. Got him. Big knife edge chop again.
Omega's chops sound like gunshots. He's got huge hands.
Wow. And that sounded like a shotgun blast into the hamstring of Omega.
Omega, you can see, just immediately clutching onto that hamstring. Cannot put any weight on it. You have to imagine pins and needles all throughout the left side of his lower extremities.
Penta, big clothesline into the corner. Really?
Sure.
We've been talking about embracing the moment and enjoying this moment. You can't do that with a guy like Omega.
Both men are great big match wrestlers.
Kenny putting on the green overalls. Going up to the top. Oh, knees up by Penta.
Kenny goes to that well a lot in Japan, well scouted by Penta.
Irish whip off the rope, sucks the clothesline. Omega full head of steam. Tornado DDT.
Just floated up, captured the head of Penta, and used his momentum to swing around and drive Penta his head first into the canvas.
The crowd in the rhythm of the Rise of the Terminator. Inside out springboard, got all of it.
Great body control by Kenny Omega, almost lost his footing, saved the move.
Cross body. He went way up high and came crashing down hard on Penta as we take another look.
Catching his balance, as you said, a pro's pro, knowing the move he wanted to go for and knowing what he had to do to execute it.
And we saw him crash and burn. I saw it up close at the Tokyo Dome, that same maneuver. So dangerous times there for Kenny Omega coming off that top turnbuckle.
It's Omega now going to the top. Sizing up Penta. Wow. Got him with a drop kick.
Yeah, might have blew that shoulder right out.
Just muscling up into the center of the ring. Oh, to the back of the head.
Cover, 2.
Penta able to kick out. An emphatic no out of the mouth of Penta. I mean, he has zero fear, but he has to know that he's in jeopardy.
Yes, indeed. As Omega now feeding off this sold-out crowd, 10,000 strong.
And this is the place you don't want to be with Omega. In line for the V-trigger, in the sights. Great counter by Penta, caught him on the point of the chin.
Off the ropes, Penta.
Waistlock. Penta reverses. Waistlock of his own. German suplex. Omega goes over the top. Discus elbow strike. Catch him right on the point of the jaw.
Full
Watch
Nelson.
out, Snapdragon.
Got him.
Omega up to his feet.
The Dragon Rush has now pushed the pendulum into the corner of Omega. Has him up, looking for the one-winged angel.
Oh, great counter here by Penta. Out the back door, into a power lung blower.
Long blower as Kenny's meter was filling up, but Penta with a great counter.
Oh, come on. 2 7/8 for Penta.
For the first time, both men down, regrouping at the same time. This is a real pick'em between the IWGP Heavyweight Champion and a man who's really took North America by storm. And how rare is that to say? We're putting Penta in such elite company. But if you've never seen this guy before, you're getting a real treat here tonight. And he's on the precipice of defeating one of the very best in the world, Kenny Omega.
And there's no bigger Kenny Omega fan than me, but I gotta say, Pentagon ahead on points right now.
Big lariat by Kenny Omega taking Penta down after he missed the foot stomps. Now Omega has Penta up on the shoulders.
Oh,
Death Valley driver held on.
2.
No, Penta kicks out.
Great job, Omega holding onto that leg, turning that Death Valley driver into a great pinning combination. And now, I gotta think he's sniffing that V-trigger one more time.
You see the confidence pouring out of the visage of Omega.
Penta trying to pull himself up in the corner.
Meanwhile, Omega almost willing Penta to his feet. He wants him to get up.
He knows that V-trigger is coming!
Wow! And he never saw it coming, and that makes it that much worse.
V-trigger to the cerebral cortex of Penta.
Front face lock. It's Omega with Penta perched up top.
You'd be thinking avalanche brainbuster, but Penta just on instinct alone, clutching on for dear life.
Penta using that weight advantage to his advantage against Omega now on the top. Slips out the back.
Ooh! Takes out the hamstring again. The game plan for Penta now becoming crystal clear. Double stomp!
And Omega's head rang off the canvas.
Omega was hung up in the ropes.
2! No!
All 95 of Penta's kilos came crashing down on Kenny Omega's chest.
I've known Kenny Omega since he was 15 years old. His uncle helped train me, and I've never seen anyone get him with a lackadaisical cover like that.
It's going to take a lot more than that. You're absolutely right, Don, to pin a guy that's been through 75-minute wars.
Looking for the package pile driver, shouts to Big Kev. Nope.
Gets
Goes for
out.
the backslide. Kenny.
V-trigger!
He'll try to line it up on the point of the chin. If he does that, look at this now. Mind games from Pentagon.
Lined up. V-trigger!
And to withstand two V-triggers like that, square on the jaw, Penta as tough as they come.
Just roll out of the ring, for God's sake. What is he doing?
Oh!
Short stuff powerbomb.
V-trigger!
Point of the chin, and he might be out.
Cover! 2!
No, the ropes, the only thing keeping Pentagon Jr. alive.
Great ring awareness.
Omega bringing Penta back to his feet.
Looking for one-winged angel.
Looking for it indeed. Has him up. In position, electric chair style. Spins out.
Boot to the midsection. He's got him hooked in. Package.
Gets out of it. Caught. Omega.
Pump handle.
Go!
That's it.
1, 2. No!
You see Omega's arm was not underneath the right leg of Pentagon. Otherwise, we would have had a 3 count, I believe.
And the fans here in Chicago on their feet.
And you have to wonder. We've seen Kreutzrath, we've seen the V-trigger. We just saw the Pentagon driver, that pump handle half Nelson driver. What is it gonna take? Does either man have enough left in the tank to even try their best shot? The silver bullet, can they find it?
As we talked about earlier, and I think it's been proven tonight, I don't know that Omega's ever been in the ring with anyone quite like Pentagon.
Chop to the chest of Penta. And another one from Omega, those huge hands.
These two guys holding one another upright with their own bodies. As now Omega, the boot to the side of the head of Penta.
Wow, that's a little bit of Spanish trash talk right there.
Not sure how Kenny's Spanish is, but that was very uncomplimentary.
How about Pentagon inviting this violence? I've never seen anyone ask for a V-trigger before.
He kicked him low.
Look out.
Oh, no. Looking for fear factor, that package pile driver on the apron. Penta, oh no.
He nailed it, and Omega's down, and he might be out.
Unbelievable.
And Penta bringing Omega back to his feet. We'll take a look at the replay. Fear factor, on the crown of his head, right across the apron.
And now Pentagon needs to finish it.
Going to the top, double stop.
Double stop to the chest.
Needs to get the pin now. Don't wait.
1, 2.
No.
Lackadaisical cover once again. You cannot do that. This is Kenny Omega, by God.
But in this stage of the match, Don, was it intentional? Does Penta even have anything left to go for the tight cover?
You can't argue with Penta's psychological game plan so far.
Don, counter argument. It was a lackadaisical cover, but it was still a 2.99.
Look out! Kick in the midsection. Omega. Oh, fear factor of his own.
Got the world, and he planted him.
1, 2, no!
Penta with enough left. And now Penta needs to get out of the range of the V-trigger.
Big trigger!
Right on the money.
Has him up.
And Penta is out on his feet.
One. No.
Another great counter by Pentagon on Omega.
Oh, he loves to go for the arm. He loves to go for the arm.
He's got the arm captured.
He's gonna break it.
No.
He's gonna
no.
break it.
Oh.
He's gonna break it.
Cinched in.
Oh, God!
And that's the arm that Kenny uses to secure the head on the one-winged angel.
And I heard a pop from all the way back here. And that's it. On his head. This is it. It's over. It's over.
1, 2,
No! He didn't hook the leg.
So close, but so far, Excalibur, you're absolutely right.
This place coming absolutely unglued.
There is nobody seated. Everyone is on their feet. They can sense we may be in the final throes of what has been an amazing one-on-one confrontation.
And if you're either one of these guys, you're asking yourself the question, what's it gonna take to finish the opponent?
Kenny definitely has not hit his best shot, which is the one-winged angel. No one has ever kicked out of that.
Kenny caught it.
Yes, indeed. Oh! Penta again. This time to the ribcage. Big trigger!
And Omega hits that. It's 100 miles an hour from 0 to 100.
Poison Rana!
Dropped him on his head.
Car 2. No! Kenny Omega, so close, yet so far. Big trigger again. Up to his feet. Here we go. Could it be?
Can Penta counter for the 5th time tonight? No, he cannot.
One-winged angel.